Another zero sales day, already third this year, and it was Wednesday again, so I decided to apply some correcting measures this week, and we will see if that's going to help to get rid of that zero sales Wednesday. Let's have a look what sold last week on my main eBay shop. Hello again and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing predominantly in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad. Excuse me. I've got another sales random video for you today, but before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is the best way to support me and this channel and show YouTube that I do some legit content. So guys, another zero sales day. Excuse me, give me 1 second. Another zero sales day. It was Wednesday again, so I'm trying to apply some correcting measures. I've just had a first sale today, but I'm recording this video quite early in the morning, I believe 7 o'clock. So it's still plenty of time until the end of the day to get those sales. Come on. So yeah, we will see how this will pan out. Excuse me for that. A thickening throat. So in terms of Vinted, guys, I wanted to say something about Vinted. April was my best month so far. I started in October, I believe. 3 factors here. Obviously, I'm cross-listing every day, every week. So the inventory count grows over there. So it's now way much bigger than it was in November or December. And also when I cross-list during the week, I save them all as drafts and then I put them live on Friday, like early afternoon, so 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And that gives me a very nice boost over the weekend. And I get like 80% of sales during the weekend. And the third thing, I believe the most important thing is in-post lockers. As soon as I have accepted in-post lockers as a form of delivery, stuff started moving. I would say nowadays, at this moment, on my Vinted account, 70 to 80% of orders go to lockers, in-post lockers. So yeah, if you don't accept it and you've got an in-post locker somewhere around you, and there's way many more now in UK than there was like, say, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, way many more. In my case, they have put it right next to the every parcel shop. So for my wife, there's not even, she doesn't even have to go out of her way to put it into the in-post locker. So she literally parked her car in front of it to go to the parcel shop. So yeah, so we are doing it now and it helped dramatically. So 13 orders we had on Vinted completing last week. Well, not 13 orders, it was 13 items because there were some bundles. So, and it was about 52 quid. Still, what sells best are items that are heavily discounted because I had them on eBay for ages. So these are selling the best. Obviously, when it costs like 2 quid or 3 quid, it goes better than kind of a full asking price item. On a garbage shop, we've sold 12 items for a total of £72. So yeah, fairly decently. Yeah, let's go to the laptop and see what exactly has sold on main account. So last week, meaning from Tuesday the 22nd to Monday the 28th of April, we have sold 24 items for a total of £254 and 86 pence. So still not good at all. We had 9 orders in the bracket, 5 to 10 pounds, including postage, 12 orders, 10 to 15 pounds, 3 orders, 15 to 20 pounds, no orders over 20 pounds, no multi-item orders, which is shame. Only 2 items sold to returning customers, again, very bad. 3 items sold via promoted listings, which costed us £1 3 pence plus VAT, at ROAS being 27. Again, red across the board in terms of weekly goals, 10.62 as an average sale, which is well below our target of 12, but I understand where that comes from, so it's not that bad. Nothing listed, obviously, 24 sold instead of 100, 255 taken instead of 1,000. eBay has transferred us £213 and 16 pence. I think we had 1 return to refund. So that would be a bit bigger, if not that, if we didn't have it. We've sold 24 items, so setting aside £2.50 to cover postage per item, £2.50 per item to cover postage, that's 60 quid, and £1 to cover cost of goods, that's 24 quid, which gives us a rough estimation of the profit at £129, which is a tiny bit better than previous weeks, but still not enough. We had another 0 sales day, so the counter is again on 5. So first item that has sold last week were those BHS Smart Cotton Trousers, size 18, yellow in color. We've sold them for £6.99, however, with 30% discount coupon, because we had this item for 24 months plus, so very happy to see the back of it. However, it also sold via promoted listings, so yeah, double whammy. This Roman buttoned top, tunic top, size 20, with some beaded flowers. There you go. This has sold. This was on 15% markdown sale from $11.99 down to $10.19, and I have offered $9.50, and she accepted it. So $9.50 plus postage. And we had this item for 6 months. This unbranded ladies workwear short pencil skirt, size 22. Excuse me. This was again on 15% markdown sale, sold for $6.79, but with 10% coupon. So double whammy again. We had it for 6 months. This BHS buttoned shirt top, probably triggered by that BHS trousers. It was size 20, purple in color, sold for $8.99 with 10% coupon. Again, we had it for 6 months. This Yours tunic tank top, size 26-28. It was on auction. Customer made me an offer. I countered with $7.50, and she accepted it. We had it for 3 months. These First Avenue cotton trousers, again, most likely triggered by those BHS cotton trousers. These were size 16, teal in color, $6.50 as an offer to a watcher. We had them for 3 months. M&S Per Una buttoned shirt, size 14. It had a pull. Yeah, there you go. Quite nasty pull, to be honest. Not very visible because of the pattern. You know, when you've got a pattern like that, it's really hard to see that pull. However, I put it at $4.99 because of that pull, and it sold for $4.99 with 10% coupon. I had it for 3 months. F&F high-rise denim shorts, size 20. sold on offer to watcher at £6.50, and I had them for 6 months. M&S summer maxi dress, very bad photo, very bad photo. Size 14, so happy to see the back of it. Sold for £12.50. I had it for 15 months, so very, very happy to see the back of it. Original straight jeans, size 14, cream or pale yellow color. These have sold for 6. Customer made me an offer of 6. I would rather 650, but yeah, I took that 6 because sales are really slow, and we had it for 3 months. Off-shoulder cropped top, size 18 to 20. Label has been removed. I think there was no care label either, so size was estimation. Sold for $7.99 with 10% coupon, and we had it for 6 months. So basically entire summer last year. Berker Tex 2-piece look, top, size 16, navy blue in color, short sleeve, kind of a workwear item. Sold for $6.99. However, it has sold with 30% coupon because we had it for 21 months, so almost 2 years. H&M t-shirt, size 16 to 18, so I believe it was large, yeah. Sold for $5.99. Customer I made an offer of $6.50. She came back with, I believe, 5. I countered with $5.99. She took it. Unfortunately, sold via promoted listings, and we had it for 6 months. Andco pullover jumper, size 18, beige in color with some glitter. Yeah, and there was a mark on it. There you go. I really don't have much luck with short sleeve jumpers, short sleeve knitwear basically. So I figured it out this year. I'm gonna at least put them on during summer, and maybe they will sell during summer instead of during winter. Anyway, this one has sold for $6.99 with that 30% coupon, and we had it for 12 months. Mantaay short halter neck dress, size 16, blue in color. It was on auction, 1 bid, $12.99, and we had it for 3 months. So basically, we've listed it in the middle of last summer, I believe, and then it only was on for 3 months, and then we released it again this summer. Mason Chinksent, I don't know how to pronounce that word, sorry about that. Buttoned tunic top, size 16. It was on auction again, 1 bid, $8.99 plus postage, and we had it for 3 months. H&M A-line dress, size XL, which worked out 16 to 18, burgundy in color with some pockets and elastic waist. Sold for $9.99. I've made an offer of $10.50. She came back with something less. Sorry, $10.99. She came back with something less. I countered with $9.99, and she accepted it. And we had it for 9 months, so happy to see the back of it. Monsoon Blouse, size 16, with some floral pattern. Sold for $9.99 with 10% coupon. We had it for 3 months. Dorothy Perkins Smart cropped trousers, size 16, navy in color, cotton fabric. Sold for $9.99 again with 10% coupon again, and again we had it for 3 months. Bonemar shet midi dress, size 14. Happy to see it selling because it's a size 14. I want to get rid of them. So again, a little bit of argy-bargy. I've sent an offer of 12.50. She came back with something less, I believe tenner. I countered with 11.50, saying that's the best price I can do. She took it, so 11.50. We had plus postage, and we had it for 3 months. Primark Cats t-shirt top, size 14 to 16. There you go, that's the Cats. Sold for 5.50 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 3 months. M&S buttoned top, size 16, 100% cotton. Sold for $9.99 with 10% coupon, and we had it for 6 months. Atmosphere summer trousers, size 18. These have sold for $6.99 with 10% coupon via promoted listings, and we had it for 3 months. They were quite flimsy, to be fair, quite very thin material, if that makes sense, but as a summer trousers, quite all right. And the last item is this Eyewallens. I have no idea. Eyewallens, some really obscure brand. That's how it looked like. A long tank top, size XL, which worked out 18 to 20, or double XL. Yeah, double XL, which worked out 18 to 20. Navy in color, lined, sold for $5.99. Customer made me an offer of $5.99, which I have accepted, and we had it for 3 months. So you may have noticed that I've sold quite a few items on that 30% discount coupon. This has been suggested by one of the viewers. Just take those old items basically and discount them heavily. So you kind of cutting off your anchors, pushing them out the door and forgetting about them and moving on to the new items. And it kind of works. I mean, I have like about 250 of them altogether that are like 12 months plus. And I've put them on that discount coupon, and I've sold about 20, so almost 10%, say 8%. So yeah, that's good. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Sell it, just push it out and move on. Just make space for new item, which should, in theory, sell faster. Anyway, if I had that item in my eBay shop for 12 months and it hasn't sold, yeah, then I may wait another 12 months and it still won't sell. Yeah, because there is something is wrong with this item. It's not particularly attractive, or the price is too high, or something like that. And for those next 12 months, I will be dropping the price down anyway, because I want to get rid of it. So for me, it's better to sell it at 30% discount now than to wait another 12, 24 months, for the right buyer, yeah, to see it. So over those next 12 months, like I've said, I will drop the price anyway, and probably I will end up selling it for the same 30% discount at the end of the day. And as we know already, every sale can trigger the green wave, so even if I sell it cheaply, it may trigger something else. If you remember that BHS yellow trousers, I've sold them at 30% discount, and then the same day I've sold BHS shirt. So yeah, I kind of think one triggered the another. So yeah, that's it for today. Let me wrap it up here. If you found this video interesting, and I hope you have, please click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Have a great week. God bless you all. God bless people of Ukraine. And this week, especially, as I've got many friends with that descent in UK, I pray for people of India and Pakistan. Guys, just keep your heads cool. Don't push it too far. It's not worth it. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Bye bye.